What's up, guys? I'm sorry for the delay of this video. It just took a while to make, and I stopped doing it for a while because I had a lot of things in my way. So sorry about that. I'm coming out with a Rainbow Six Siege compilation number 2, and Agent T360, by the way, couldn't make it here. So I love you guys. Sorry for the delay, and hope you like this video. So as you saw by the title, you know this is about my suicidal first grade girlfriend.
It was fourth grade, dog. I was coming back from second grade math. What are you talking about?
Okay, sorry, don't use headphones while watching this video. It's gonna make your ears bleed. Sorry. Okay, so let's start off with how I met her. The teacher introduced herself. We introduced ourselves, except I was the only one that stayed in my seat. I didn't want to go up to the front of the class because, you know, I'm awkward like that. So sitting right next to me on the right was this bit named Elliot, and he was just a jerk. He was like, he knew everything except for the state
Oklahoma, man.
So, on my left there was Mikey, and after him was Angela. So I didn't have a crush on her, but I noticed she had a crush on me. I had an eye on another girl, and this kid named Connor was yelling at me from across the room, "Hey, I like that girl sitting right next to Mikey. Can you get me with her, and can we be friends?" And I'm just sitting there like,
what am I thinking inside my head? Heck no.
So then Elliot turns to me, and then he says, "Yo, man, it's okay. That guy did it to me when I was first to the school." And I'm like, I lived in Indiana since I was like 1. What are you talking about? I was like, well, I didn't mean that. I meant new to the school. You're probably in another school. And I'm like, yeah, I am. So after that, me and Elliot were cool, you know? He's like not a jerk to me, but he is later on in the story. So, anyways, the kid right next to me, he introduces himself. I say, "Hey, what do you like?" Well, I didn't actually. I was thinking that in my head. He said that to me. So, I said, I like Pokemon and, you know, Transformers, because that's what, like, first graders liked. Yeah, it was. Okay, so, then, we became good friends. Like, we liked the same songs, and yeah. So we're talking about a few months into the year. So I try asking out my crush, but Mikey does it for me. So I of course go sit in the corner where no one can find me. Apparently, she doesn't like me. She likes Elliot.
Elliot, you freaking frick. Why did you have to do this to me, man?
So, of course, I don't actually get mad at him. I just get a bit sad. And then it comes to the end of the day. My birthday's coming up in like a month or two. And then Angela comes over and finally expresses her feelings to me. And we're talking like it's been 2 months into the year. So, my birthday's like in 1 month by then. Okay, so, yeah, you already know. So, then, I say, "So, are we dating now?" And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, that's chill. And so, I still like that one girl, but in my head, I was just trying to make her jealous. So, like, a month comes by, it's my birthday. Haven't asked out the girl yet. Like, I don't really like her anymore, so I'm just with Angela to be with her. You know, I like her. She's a good girlfriend. So, yeah. My birthday comes up. I, of course, love Pokemon and Transformers. She gets me a bunch of Pokemon, and I'm super happy because I got money, Pokemon, and we went to Sky Zone. You know, Sky Zone is the spot for kids in first grade, you know? It's just the spot for kids. So once we get in the birthday room, you know, we're all just sitting there eating cake and pizza, just like a normal birthday. So, I go out to jump again. I almost threw up because I forgot, like, after you eat, you should just sit around for a little bit and play a couple of board games. But I was stupid, you know? First graders don't know anything yet, unless if they're super smart, and I've met some super smart first graders. So, yeah. So, it comes to the end of my birthday. She comes home with me, and yeah, we have school the next day. We just play around at my house. So, Mom comes to pick her up, I go to bed, and all I can think about is my birthday, and I keep on opening the Pokemon cards, but I don't get to spend my money yet because my parents are good parents and make me save, They're just like that. So, anyways, it's school the next day, and of course, I was a smart first grader, just like how I was mentioning. So, I went to the second grade math class. It was hard. And I probably went to it because before I went into first grade school, I was homeschooled by my mom, so I knew a ton of things. So, yeah. So, I come back from second grade math. I see she cut a part of her neck with safety scissors. So I get worried as frick. She goes to the nurse, and I'm just sitting there shaking. And I go over to Mikey, and at this point we have like a little group between me, him, and Connor, the kid that was screaming in the first part of the video. So, me and Mikey are just talking, right? So, he tells me what went down because he's not in the second grade math class like I am. And honestly, that made me kind of sad. And she's in the normal class. So, yeah. So, next day, the thing goes again. Except this time she cut both of her wrists. And at this point, I get really scared. At least, like, the last month of school that she's been doing this, like, she's been doing this for a couple of months, and I'm like, yo, can you please stop? I want this relationship to keep going, but if you're gonna keep doing that, then yeah, we're gonna have to break up. So she finally stops, but she gets kicked out of the school, and then she goes to like a psychiatrist. Yeah. So she was suicidal, and I don't know how she got suicidal, but I just got really scared. So it's the last few weeks of school. Me and Mikey just talk around, and then it comes to the time where I finally ask out that one girl that I used to like, because I still had a bit of feelings for her. So, as you know, I go over there, I ask her out, asks if she likes me, and then we go up to pack our bags, and she says, I'm not really into you. Can you get me with Elliot? And I'm like, that son of a freaking gun. I get so mad. I get filled with rage. But I'm not going to do anything because I know if I do something, I'm about to get freaking beat by the teacher. Not actually. It's just a joke. Like get in trouble. Not actually get beat. That would be abuse. And did I mention how nice my first grade teacher was and how she went to the bathroom on the first day of school in the first seconds? So, anyways, Angela comes back on the last day, gives me a kiss, and then leaves. And I'm just sitting there isn't this first grade? Why? So, I'm just sitting there feeling like, who would do that on the first day, on the last day. So, yeah, that was my story of a suicidal girlfriend. I hope you guys liked it, and this gameplay isn't going to be finished. I'm just going to do a couple more seconds of it, and I was playing with Agent T360, by the way, in this, so he was supposed to be in the video, but he didn't make it. Yeah, I hope you guys like and subscribe. And yeah, love you guys. Follow me on my socials. My Snapchat is John Bolt underscore YT1, or it's Bolt underscore YT1. Just do one of those. Instagram, it's now, I'm gonna have to check it because I changed it. And Twitter is Moonsnow. It's actually Jace Bolt. And then I think that's everything. So love you guys. Bye, and have a phenomenal time with your day. And please don't get suicidal. And if you do, please go to a psychiatrist. I don't like it when people act depressed. just for the fun of it, or act suicidal just for the attention. And if you actually are suicidal or depressed, just please go get a psychiatrist or something that will help you, because yeah, it's really gonna help you. So love you guys, bye. Hope you subscribe. I said my socials already, and please don't get like suicidal or depressed.